Yep, you read the title right. How porn ruined my life. I never thought I'd be making a video like this. I never thought I'd find the confidence to make a video like this. I was addicted to pornography for a while. And you know, this is not a topic where I just want to tell people to get clicks and to get views. It was to the point where I was like buying OnlyFans subscriptions, and I'll screenshot and show y'all the screen recording of the OnlyFans subscriptions that I bought, so y'all know that I'm not lying. And the thing about pornography, and the thing about being an addict to porn, I've done research as to why people watch porn, and from what I found was when people watch porn, it hardly has to do anything with trying to fulfill your sexual desires or sexual fantasies. There's a small percentage of people that watch it for that, but overall, most of the people that watch porn, it's to escape something, escape reality. Like, you know how people take drugs in order to overcome something or forget about something? It's the same exact thing with porn. Porn is just as addicting as if you're taking drugs or you're an alcoholic. It's the same thing. It wasn't until about 3 years ago I had to ask myself, what exactly am I trying to cover up? Like, what exactly am I trying to run away from? What issues, what problems, what internal problems do I have going on that I'm trying to run away from and not deal with head on? And I had to really, confront myself and ask myself, why do I keep running to pornography? And you have to understand what your triggers are. One of my triggers that I noticed was social media. Another one of my triggers was when I felt overwhelmed, when I was going through something or I had a bad day or a stressful day, I would turn to porn and, I would hope that would make me feel better. When in all reality, after I watch it, it would just only make me feel worse as a person. Like, my guilty conscience would kick in. I would feel ashamed of myself. And it's crazy how the brain works, is because when we going through something, we think that porn is going to make us feel better and solve the problem, when really it's just going to make us feel worse. I got introduced to pornography at a very young age. I was sexually active at a very young age. My uncle actually, he used to live with me, my mom, and my sister, and he had his own separate room. And when he'll go to work, I'll sneak into his room and I'll see all these sex tapes, DVDs. At that time, me seeing all of this stuff, it's like, yo, what the hell is this? I was just so shocked and just surprised that what I was seeing, my eyes couldn't believe it. And being that young, I had to be about 19 years old. I'm seeing this stuff at 19 years old. So when you see that stuff, you automatically get curious. Like, yo, what is this? What am I watching? From when I was 9 and 10 years old and discovering those tapes in my uncle's room, I think that is what kind of started it all for me. Started my obsession and my addiction with pornography. I hated it so much because, I could not talk to girls if it saved my life. I could not. I was just very nervous. I used to get my friends to talk to the girl for me, and I just got tired of being scared and not knowing how to flirt with women or just being awkward around women, and all of that came from consuming too much porn. Because y'all have to understand, when you are watching porn and you are over consuming porn, you are training your brain, literally training your brain to objectify women and just look at women as sex objects. And it's hard to build a genuine connection with a woman and have a genuine conversation and genuinely get to know a woman when you're just looking for sex. It's just gonna make the interaction awkward. Women can definitely pick up on that energy. A little bit after high school, I would say, is when I discovered semen retention. It just made me curious because I just seen so many people benefiting from it, and it just made me want to see if the benefits were true or not. It was hard for me when I first started. It was very hard for me. And I want to debunk the myths that people speak about semen retention. Now, when you practice semen retention, it's not this magical or woo-woo thing where you're just gonna get superpowers all of a sudden, where women is just gonna start approaching you and giving you their number all of a sudden. It does not work like that. I'm sorry to let you know and be honest with you, but it doesn't work like that. You still have to go get the number. You still have to make the approach. Now, what I will say is when you do practice semen retention, it does make you more attractive. It kind of like transform you into a different version of yourself. And different versions of yourself attract different things. When you practice semen retention, you tap into a different version of yourself that's more confident, that's more outspoken, has more energy. And all of these are qualities that attract women. So it's not that, oh, when you practice semen retention, you're just gonna get all these magical superpowers. It's not like that. It doesn't work like that. It's just that when you practice it, you naturally become a different version of yourself. Another thing that helped me, I just got sick and tired of being sick and tired. It just comes to a point where it's like, yo, I don't want to live like this no more. I don't want this type of lifestyle no more. I hate feeling like this after I relapse. I was tired of getting nervous around women. I was tired of overthinking when it came to women. I was tired of being awkward in conversations. I was just so tired. I'm like, yo, something has to change. Something has to give. And that's when I like really went hard with this semen retention thing, because I just wanted a change in my life. And you know what they say, things don't change unless you change. So I just had to make that change. Now, was it easy? No, but it was definitely worth it. It's definitely worth it. Yo, when you put that work in and you really want to change, yo, you could really change your life. Whenever you feel tempted to watch porn, you gotta fill in that space with a productive habit. So for myself, whenever I get the urge, or if I ever get the temptation or feel tempted to watch pornography, I just automatically do 15 to 20 push-ups just to get my brain off of it and just get that energy flowing in a different direction. But one thing I want to leave y'all off with is to be patient with yourself during this process. It's not something that you're going to conquer overnight. This is years and months and years and years and years of addiction, of consumption. The best result to look for is progress, not perfection. I know sometimes when you have an addiction to pornography, you just feel so alone, because I know deep down inside that you want to change. There's just like this temptation that just keeps bringing you back down, or this devil that keeps bringing you back down. And I know you really truly do want to escape. I want you to know that you're not alone. Welcome to the tribe. I want y'all to write down in the comments, what is your street goal for semen retention for 2024? Like, how long do you want to go? My goal is 6 months. I want to go 6 months because I feel like you could do a lot and change your life within 6 months. I'm wishing y'all the best for 2024, and it's going to be a great year for all of us, including you.